Bhagavad Gita discussion. So, அரிசி மாதாஜி என்ன சொன்னீங்க மாதாஜி ஈவினிங் எங்கே ஸ்டாப் பண்ணோம்?
Indicate 16.11, sir. 11, 12.
16.11. ஓகே. चिन्ताम् अपरिमेयं च चिन्ताम् अपरिमेयं च प्रलयान्तम् उपाश्रिताः कामपभोगपरमा एतावत् इति निश्चिता कामपभोगपरमा एतावत् इति निश्चिता आशापाशशतैर्बद्धा अन्यायेनार्थसञ्चयान्. Okay, so anyone want to try? Arsi Mataji, you want to, Ashwin Prabhu, you want to try first?
Yes, sir. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, yes.
Chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashrihita kamopa bhoga pranama evata iti nisintaha asa pasa satir bada kama krodha prayanam intehi kama bogayatam anya yenartha sanchayan. Hare Krishna, sir. Very bad, not good.
No problem, Mataji. Okay, good. So anyone else want to try?
Can I try, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Chintam aparameyam cha pralayantam upasrita kama upavoga parama etavat iti nischita asapasa saterbadda kama krodha parayana ihande kama bhogatam anyena artha sanchayan.
Yes.
Hare
Anyone else?
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else want to try?
Can I try, Prabhu?
Yes, please, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Try பண்ணுங்க Prabhu.
हरिर्बद्धाः कामक्रोधपरायणः
Yeah, I think your line is bad. I mean, we barely hear you. Did you complete the shloka? Or is my line bad? Am I audible, Arsi Mataji?
Yes, sir. Audible.
I'm audible. So did you heard Harshwaran recite the shloka?
No, I didn't hear. Even sir recite, so I couldn't hear properly just now.
Is it now better?
Now better, sir.
Okay, please let me know if there's a connection because my connection is quite bad. The Wi-Fi is on and off. But yeah, you can let me know. If I'm not clear, you can let me know. Okay.
Yes, sir.
चिन्ताम् अपरिमेयं च प्रलयान्तम् उपाश्रितः कामपभोगपरमा एतविद् इति निश्चिताः आसपाससतैर्बद्ध कामक्रोधपरायणाः यहन्ते कामभोगार्थम् अन्यान्यार्थसञ्चयान्. Okay, so chintamna fear anxieties. சிந்தாம் இந்த வார்த்தை வேற எங்கே கேட்டிருக்கீங்க? சிந்தாம். Anywhere you hear chintam? எந்த verses கேட்டிருக்கீங்க? அன்யாஸ் சிந்தயந்தோ மாம் ये जना पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहामि अहम्. So here chintayanta, chinta, the same thing, chintayanta. It means concentrating, concentrating. So the one who is worshipping me with exclusive devotion, இது வந்து சிந்தயந்தோ மாம். ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ அதே மாதிரி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே இது என்ன அர்த்தம்? இது chintam. So it's two different things. Okay. Yeah. It almost sounds similar, but two different meaning. Chintam and chintam. Chintam, focusing. Chintam, fear, anxieties. Okay. And aparimeyam. Parimeyam means measurable. So when you put a, aparimeyam means immeasurable. Okay. Cha and pralayantam. Pralaya means what? At the end, at the death, at the point of death. Pralayam. Upasritaha, having taken shelter of. Kama upaboga. Kama upaboga. So, kama means what? Sense gratification. Boga, enjoyment. So, kama upaboga. Parama. Parama means the highest goal of life. Parama. Etavat, thus, iti, in this way. Nischita. Nischita means for sure, for a certain. நிச்சயமாக தமிழில் சொல்கிறோம்ல, என்ன மாதிரி நிச்சயமாகன்னு சொல்கிறோம்ல. மற்றச்சி இன்றைக்கி நீங்கள் வருவீங்களா? நிச்சயமாக வருவேன். நிச்சயம்ன்றது என்னது? கண்டிப்பாக வருவேன். ஆமாம் தானே? அந்த நிச்சயமான்றது வந்து சம்ஸ்கிருத வேர்டு தான், நிஷ்சிதா. ஓகே. ஆசபாசா. ஆசபாசானா அதான் என்டேங்கிள்மெண்ட், நெட்வொர்க் ஆஃப் ஹர்ப். ஆசைப்பட்டு மாட்டிக்கிறது. ஆசானா ஆசை. ஆசை பாசா. ஆசைப்பட்டு பாசாங்க. பாசனா என்டேங்கிள்மெண்ட். ஆசபாசா, என்டேங்கிள்மெண்ட், த நெட்வொர்க் ஆஃப் ஹோப். ஆசைப்பட்டு மாட்டிக்கிறது, அதான் ஆசபாசா. ஷதை, ஷதனா ஹண்ட்ரட்ஸ், பை ஹண்ட்ரட். ஷதா, பத்தா, being bound. Kama means here lust. Krodha, anger. Parayanaha, always situated in the mentality. Ihante, the desire. Kama, lust. Bogana, sense enjoyment. Artham, for the purpose of anyayena, illegally. Anyayena, tavaraga, illegalaga. Artha, wealth. Shanchayan, accumulation. பார்த்துட்டீங்களா? இதான் வேர்ட் டு வேர்ட். ஸோ நவ் லெட்ஸ் ரீட் த ட்ரான்ஸ்லேஷன். we are continuing. So Krishna is speaking about the demonic nature here. They believe that to gratify the senses is the primary necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of life, their anxiety is immeasurable. அப்பரிமேயாம். அப்பரிமேயம்னா நம்ம பார்த்தோம் பாருங்க, என்ன அர்த்தம் அப்பரிமேயம்னா? சிந்தாம் அப்பரிமேயாம் அப்படின்னா இம்மேஜரபிள் anxiety. சிந்தாம் அப்பரிமேயாம். Bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desire. Very, very beautiful. Krishna is telling here. Bound by the network, அப்படியே நம்மளை பற்றி சொல்கிற மாதிரி இல்லை, என்னை பற்றி சொல்கிற மாதிரி இருக்குது. Bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires. சரிங்களா? காம உபபோக பரம தவடித்தி நிச்சிதா ஆசபாச ஷதைர். அதான் ஆசபாச ஷதைர். ஆசைப்பட்டு மாட்டிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறது தான். பல ஆசை. ஷதானா ஹண்ட்ரட் அண்ட் ஹண்ட்ரட்ஸ். ஸோ பை த நெட்வொர்க் ஆஃப் ஹண்ட்ரட்ஸ் ஆஃப் thousands of desire, absorbed in lust and anger, kama and krodha. They secure money by illegal means. எப்படி காம போகாவை இது பண்ணோன்னா அந்நியாயேன அர்த்த சஞ்சயான். அந்நியாயம் பண்ணி கூட, தப்பு பண்ணி கூட we accumulate wealth. பிரச்சனையே கிடையாது நம்மளுக்கு. They secure money by illegal means for sense gratification. எதுக்காக? எல்லாதும் நம்மளுடைய சென்ஸ் கிராட்டிஃபிகேஷனுக்காக. காம உபபோக. ஓகேங்களா? Clear than translation. So, Mataji, you want to read the purport?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The demonic accept that the enjoyment of the senses is the ultimate goal of life, and the concept they maintain until death. They do not believe in life after death, and they do not believe that one takes on different types of bodies according to one karma or activity in this world. Their plans for life are never finished, and they go on preparing plans after plans, all of which are never finished. We have personally experience of a person of such demonic mentality who, even at the point of death, was requesting the physician physician to prolong his life for 4 years more because his plans were not yet complete. Such foolish people do not know that a physician cannot prolong life even for a moment. When, when the notice is there, there is no consideration of the man's desire. The law of nature do not allow a second beyond what one is destinated destinated to enjoy. The demonic person who has no faith in God or the spirit, super soul within himself performs all kinds of sinful activities simply for sense gratification. He does not know that there is a witness sitting within his heart. The super soul is observing the activity of the individual soul. As it is stated in the Upanishad, there are two birds sitting in one tree. One is acting and enjoying or suffering of the fruit of the branches, and the other is witnessing. But one who is demonic has no knowledge of Vedic scriptures, nor has he any faith. Therefore, he feels free to do anything for sense enjoyment, regardless of the consequence. Hare Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna. So, என்ன புரியுது Mataji? In the translation and purport, என்ன நம்ம எடுத்துக்கலாம்? What is the message here?
Demonic people, they do not believe death after death.
What? You don't believe what?
They in the karma, everything. There's a sign.
So,
One takes a different types of body.
So, this shloka is not speaking about anyone else. It is speaking about human society.
Ourselves.
Yes, definitely. Human society currently, we are not speaking something something about any demons out there. So, here, demons are everywhere. So, as I say, the meaning of demon, Asura means the one who is not following Shastra, the one who not surrendered to Krishna, the one who is not taking up the process of
Body,
Shastra. Sorry? Yes? Mataji? Kiran?
body scriptures.
Yes, yes, yes. So, this is the meaning of a demon according to Shastra. So, here Krishna is now elaborating the belief that to gratify the senses, yeah, is a prime necessity, isn't it? I mean, why not? Isn't it very important to, the prime, what is the goal of human life? Very important actually. You see, we are thinking that, Krishna is speaking something like addressing someone, but he's actually addressing us. It's like, this is our system. The whole system is running by this. Yes or no? What system? Education system. our schooling system. I mean, our whole life is based on this, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, look at ourselves. So when you take birth, very simple. Look at ourselves. When you take birth, you are watching your parents. What your parents are doing? ஒன்றும் இல்லை மாதாஜி எக்ஸாம்பிள் நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்கள் மாதாஜி when you take birth and you grow children when you are 4 5 6 years old 7 years old primary school what your parents were doing?
Take care of them.
No,
Give
what
them
your parents
everything.
were doing when you are small, what they were doing?
You mean my parents?
Yeah, இப்போ நீங்கள் வளர்றீங்களா when you are small you are growing
Ah,
up, right? So your parents was there, your father and mother was there.
yes.
Yeah, what they were doing? I mean, you can tell me anything. This is a very general question, very subjective. What they are doing? I mean, what they are doing in the sense of, you know,
Educating us in a good manner.
okay, they are trying to educate you. Okay, so you see, right? What your father does? What time your father leave the house?
Morning to work.
Yes, your father leave to
Ah,
work, right? Your mother,
yes. To earn.
mother,
To earn to support the family.
mother. What your mother do?
Mother was a housewife.
Housewife.
So she do take care of the children.
So mother is taking care of children, good. But father is going out, right?
Yes.
Like I grew up, both of my parents are working.
Oh.
7 years I was like 5 years I was like a kindergarten. Early morning, my parents will mother will wake me up early morning because they have to go to work. They are teachers. They are working in KL. So jam, to avoid the jam they'll wake up 5 o'clock, and hurry burry they'll be getting ready, and then I'll be sleeping, so they'll be carrying me, or sometimes they'll wake me up, then put us in the car, me my siblings, they put in the car behind, and we'll be so sleepy, 5 o'clock, and they will drive us to my grandmother's house, and they'll put all of us in my grandmother's house, and they'll go to work. Yeah, yes, right, this is the common scenario happening, right?
Yes, sir.
So from whatever we see here, we know that okay, your parents are going to work, so they are going to earn. This is life. Earn. They must have a good earning. Of course, it's practical, right? We must have enough money, right?
Yes.
Earning is important, right? So otherwise, how are you going to have food to shelter, right?
Yes.
So, but the problem here, when earning become the prime necessity, is like that is the highest goal. That's become a problem. So you see, so the whole human race is running after earning money. So that is why you see, what is the purpose of education? Nowadays, the purpose of education is to earn money. That is the answer. If you ask any kids, yes or no? சொல்லுங்க மாதாஜி.
Yes, sir.
இல்லை இப்போ எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஐ ஆஸ் அ child.
Ah,
Okay, so like a 14 years old child. So what is your ambition? Chitta. Right, ஸ்கூல்லலாம் கேட்பாங்களே, Ashwaran, what is your chitta when you're secondary school?
செகண்டரி ஸ்கூலா பிரபு?
Ah.
சித்தாவே மறந்துட்டேன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன் பிரபு. மாறி போச்சுன்னு சொன்னேன்.
Huh? What is
தெரியலன்னு
your
சொல்லிட்டேன்.
chitta? What is your
No,
chitta?
I used to tell marine ecologist, and then I used to tell want to be scientist. All these things I was telling Prabhu.
All these things you're telling, right? If you ask, like example, you ask anyone, say, my chitta is to become engineer, right? So why engineer? We see we are secondary school or primary school. We don't know anything about engineering. We don't know anything about marine scientists or marine biology or whatever, our scientists. But why you want to become that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Ashwa, why you want to become that? Any reason you want to become that during a secondary school?
The thing is, I was being pressured to have ambition. சரி
You
ஏதாச்சும்
see?
ambition
அவ்வளவுதான். That means you see, even some of us, we feel like, what is this ambition? But just because everyone is telling, I want to become something, I want to become police, so you also must create something, forced to create some ambition. I mean, that scenario is there. Some scenario, like, I want to become engineer. So, when I ask them why you want to become engineer, so that I can build a house and I can sell it, because house is the most expensive thing. ஆமாம் தானே? You want to buy the most expensive but house, right?
Yeah.
So you can sell it, you can make profit, lah. You can make profit, you can make money. So therefore, your whole life of education is just to make profit, to make money. That means education is directly proportional to money, right? Why see why no one is studying Ayurveda? Example I'm giving. Why no one is studying Ayurveda? You tell me why no kids is telling I want to become an Ayurvedic doctor. Why no kids is telling I want to take up agriculture where I want to raise, I want to have some own farming and I want to have cows. Why no one is telling that? Because India understanding by becoming this they cannot earn no money no என்ன சொல்றது correct no you cannot become wealthy. I mean my point here is you see our education goal itself is actually the primary goal itself is actually to earn money, not to actually serve people or not to actually get real knowledge. புரியுதுங்களா நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னு? You agree with me on what is my point I'm making here? Right?
Yes, sir.
So our whole education is built on earning money. Do you agree with this point?
Yes. To become rich.
Yeah. Otherwise, why you want to study? You see, why we are so concerned? Your kids must pass SPM. Your kids must go to degree. You must go to master. So now every Tom, Dick, and Harry is having some degree and master, right? Because why people value such qualification as intelligent.
Yes.
Okay, and secondly, they think that it is needed for making money and job. Right? This is what happening. But what is real education? You see, so by doing this, we are being trained for. Okay, so why you want to work? Why you want to make money, Mataji? Tell me, why you want to make money?
To have a luxury life.
Okay, why you want to have luxury life?
Sorry, sir.
I mean, for luxury life, right? Why you want to have luxury life? Well, what luxury can give you?
To have a house.
Yeah, why you want to have house? Why? Yeah, anyone?
To live happily.
Yeah, why? I mean, why you want to have a house? Why husband? Why you want to have a house?
Why? To live in comfort so that I will not be in anxiety.
Yeah, comfort.
I don't want to feel.
Comfort. So what is that? You're comforting your what? Your body, right?
Yes,
Comfort
body.
your body, right? So you want a house because you can take care of your body, right? Take care of your comfort, your body, your sleep. So what else? Why you want money, Mataji? Tell me. What else? What is the reason you want money somehow? That we are working for money.
Whatever we want, we can buy.
Yeah, whatever you want. Example?
Can give donation.
Okay. Why? Wow. You see, no one works for giving donation.
To live happily.
Why? What else you need, Mataji? Come on. How you going to eat if no money?
To buy food. To buy
that's the important
clothing.
thing. Right. So you need to buy food, eating. If you have money, you can buy food, eating. Correct, huh? Eating, huh?
Yes.
You can elaborate the eating. So if you have money, what you can eat? If someone who's don't have money, they also eating. But what's the difference? People who have money, they can eat whatever they want. Luxury food, right? Every day I can eat pizza. Every day I can eat paneer. Every day I can eat whatever I want. But people are not running well. They will eat also, but maybe they will eat just some white rice with some vegetables, maybe. So come back to eating. You want money so that you can eat, and then you want to stay in the house to sleep. Sleeping, correct, right? We won't go wrong here. Eating, sleeping, right? And then you want to reproduce. You want to have children. You want to get married. You want to protect your wife, right? So sleeping, eating, mating. And you want some protection from disease, protection from strangers. So you need a shelter, protection. So eating, mating, sleeping, defending. So ultimately the prime necessity for human civilization becomes pertaining to this thing: eating, mating, sleeping, mating, defending. So all this eating, mating, sleeping, defending is related to the body. Agree?
Yes.
So all this relating to the body means actually in a way we are gratifying our senses. Agree? Agree then?
Yes.
Agree, Mataji? You see, now we are coming. That means Krishna is telling anyone who is just eating, mating, sleeping, and defending and thinking this is the prime necessity of human civilization, they are demons. We are demons. So that is the point. Shloka is actually smashing down the general population of the world. Unless you take up Krishna consciousness. You're getting the point here? ஸோ புரியுதுங்களா மதி? அப்படின்னா நம்ம எல்லாரும் இதில் இருக்கோம்ல, நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்கள். இப்போ நான் கூட இதில் தான் இருக்கேன். இப்போ நான் என்ன செய்கிறேன்? வேலை செய்கிறேன்னா இல்லையா?
Yes.
காசு சம்பாதிக்கிறேன்னா, சாப்பிட்றேன்னா, தூங்குறேன்னா. பட் வாட் இஸ் த டிஃப்ரெண்ட்? எல்லாரும் தான் செய்கிறாங்க. We will see what is the different. Because I am not telling, you see, must very important point here. I am not telling that you should not work. I am not telling that you should not take care of your body. I am telling there's something else which is important you need to understand and realize. That's why Krishna is telling they are people who doesn't know anything beyond this. So because of that, what happened? Their whole life is, and thus until the end of life, what they will do? The anxiety is immeasurable. Api parimeyam, chintam api parimeyam. ஆமாம் மதஜி? நீங்கள் எப்படி ரிலேட் பண்ணுறீங்க அதை? இது என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க? இதை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, பவுண்ட் பை நெட்வொர்க் ஆஃப் ஹண்ட்ரட் ஆஃப் thousands ஆஃப் டிசையர் அண்ட் அப்சார்ப்ட் இன் lust அண்ட் anger, they secure money by illegal means. எப்படியாச்சும் காசு சம்பாரிச்சிடணும். நேர் வழியில் இல்லைனாலும் by illegal means, by cheating. So this is describing our human society. We can see right now, if anyone in their 30s, you're going to ask them, what is your goal of life? I want to, if you're asking, like I am in a medical profession, if you ask any of my colleagues, their goal of life will be what? You tell me? I want to study masters, I want to become specialist, I want to open a new GP clinic, I want to open a new GP. Okay, all these are fine. But they will be focusing only on this. They are running their whole life for only this. So, you know what I mean or not? So what is their goal of life? It's just to get this position and status so they can earn more and they can sleep better, eat better, mate better, and defend better. Agree or not?
Yes.
So, in the process of doing this, they become anxiety. I need to earn more, I need to earn more. Because you have to take a loan, you have to do this. Let's see, bound by network of hundreds and thousands of desire. And they get anxiety, they get depressed, they go to psychiatry, they have some suicidal intention, they're absorbed in lust, they work like donkeys, and then at the night they have, engage in sexual activity, and then they get angry, and you see, and they got depressed by lacking of money, and they don't know what to do with their life, and suddenly they fall sick. Suddenly stroke, suddenly hit by heart attack. Still in the dead bed, still you want to have a lot of satisfying your desires. So Prabhupada is telling in the purport. Even until the dead bed, I have read a news. This man is about to die, and he's a rich man, very wealthy. So he about to leave the body. The servant was asking the old man, Master, what do you want? What is your last desire? And he said, my last desire is to enjoy women. So please get me some beautiful women. And yeah, so a beautiful woman was sent, and he enjoyed, and he passed away. So can you imagine what is the level of consciousness? Eating, mating, sleeping, defending. Right? So now try to imagine what will be your consciousness in the dead bed. சொல்லுங்க மாதாஜி, what will be your consciousness? Oh, how is my children? How is my daughter? Oh, my son, isn't it?
Yes.
How is my husband? Oh, what is my consciousness? I mean, I'm speaking generally. If we don't understand the science of Krishna consciousness, what is our consciousness will be? Oh, what happened to my dog? Oh, what happened to my house? Oh, after I die, who's going to take care of my car? Gone. So you must now think when because that can come anytime, not necessarily old age. Anytime you can die. There are people who say it's okay, Prabhu, it's okay. I still got time. I'm still young. My children are still young. Let them work. Let them enjoy. We never know when that will come, and we never know what consciousness we will be. Right? So, so what will happen? So when this is our consciousness, when we leave the body with the understanding of what will happen to my this, my that, then you'll become that. Whatever you think at the end of the end of your life, you will get that consciousness. Right? So in Srimad Bhagavatam, Narada Muni is telling the purpose of education, the goal of education is to get knowledge, the science of self-realization, so we can understand what are we, who am I. This is the foundation of knowledge. And unfortunately, this knowledge is not being taught in schools, in college. Prabhupada says, no one is teaching this knowledge. This is the real knowledge. Because when you realize who you are, that changes the consciousness. So even though you are working, even though devotees are working, even though devotees are also earning, they are also living in a house, they are also driving a car, they are also having a family, but their consciousness is different from that of the people who are not have self-realization, the people who have not understood Krishna. This is totally different. புரியுதுங்களா மாதாஜி? ஸோ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும், இந்த வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ் இது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா Prabhupada, Krishna is typically telling about the people of Kali Yuga, the people of conditioned soul right now. This is our life. What is the goal of our life? To get married, to have a house, to have a car, and to chase on the status, and to be wealthy, do some investment, and then we passed away. And then we think that I've succeeded in life. You're not succeed. That is not success. That is material success. But your material success is gone. The moment you leave the body, you cannot enjoy your car, your house, your kids, your wife. Whatever you think that yours is not yours. Yes or not?
Yes.
What is this? Because you are not his body. Your body is gone. Your body is burnt. So you are not his body. That you have to understand. Then only you know what is the real knowledge comes in. So Prabhupada is stressing this very important point. So that's why Prabhupada is beginning here. The demonic accepts that enjoyment of sense is the ultimate goal of life. And this concept they maintain until death. You see, what a line, I tell you, what a line. This is the current civilization. So we are working hard to produce children, and our children we are putting in the same red race, the same trap. Because we as parents, first of all, we ourselves are not educated on what is real knowledge. Right? No. So what happened when we become parents, we will also train them in the same cycle, and they will end up the same thing. They do not believe in life after death. Why? ஒரே வாழ்க்கை, one life. Oh, YOLO, do you know what is YOLO? Anyone know what is YOLO? YOLO.
You only live once.
Yeah. You only live once. That is the motto now, very famous. Yeah, what is this? You only live once. What nonsense you are talking? What is this like karmala, kurmala, right? People are now they're teasing us. What are you talking? What is this karma? Where is heaven? Where is hell? There's nothing hell and heaven, isn't it? They are telling like this. They do not believe, they do not take. What is this? All these are created by human. There is no such thing as hell. There is no such thing as heaven. There is no such thing as past life. There is no such thing as afterlife. Right? So you enjoy, you only live once. So enjoy lah. Enjoy lah. Apa lagi? Right? So this is the motto. The plans of lives are never finished. They go on preparing plan after plan. All of which never finished. So, பாருங்க, Prabhupada is not describing, just grossly describing whatever is happening right now. So we are now trying to extend our life. But we cannot do anything. The law of nature does not allow a second beyond what one is destined to enjoy. பார்த்தீங்களா? It's a very important line. The law of nature does not allow you to stay even 1 second beyond what is your karma. So no matter how you try to prolong your life, that is the life expectancy of yourself. புரியுதுங்களா என்ன சொல்கிறேன்? You are getting the point. See, I have a patient. He actually, he's a very wealthy person. He hit by a stroke, and he spent a lot. Spent like 100 to 200,000. He got treatment from the overseas. The family are well to do. So they somehow they managed to make him walk again. They managed to make him talk again, and they managed to make him like almost normal again. And he was living, right? So actually, there's nothing that that actually the science did to extend his life. His life is supposed to be that extent. That is the point. So the law of nature allow him to live until whatever he wants to live, that is supposed to live. It's just like an instrument that he is supposed to spend a lot to extend his life. It's just an instrument, all these things. You're getting the point. So whatever you're doing, that is your life expectancy. You cannot stop it. Right? So you cannot prolong it artificially. There is no prolongation of life artificially. So the law of nature knows exactly in what and when. Right? But of course, there is a free will. See, you can also decide to kill yourself, commit suicide. Then you have to born. You have to become ghost, and you have to wait until your life expectancy finish. Then you get another body. And of course, if you don't control yourself and you enjoy it in unhealthy activities, and also you can die fast. Yeah, it is also there. So the free will is also there. Right. So the demonic person who has no faith in God, you see, atheistic. This is the prevalent society. So perform all kind of sinful activities simply for sense gratification, you see. So I have a colleague where, this person is specialized in gynecology. You know gynecology? ONG specialist. She have her own clinic. Right? And she's not bothered to do abortion. She's not bothered. She don't care. You see, any clients who comes and requests for abortion, she will do it.
Hello, sir.
Hare Krishna. Sorry, Mataji. Enga otta Mataji?
Abortion.
Gynecologists,
Yeah.
abortion.
Abortion. You see, they don't bother, For them, it is a part of their job. They say, I am a gynecologist and I can do abortion. And what is this law? I mean, there is no karma, no God, no afterlife. My duty is to make the patient happy. So the patient want abortion. Because the people who are coming, people who are not married, but they got pregnant. புரியுதுங்களா? The people are not married, they got pregnant. The people who are married, but they don't want children, but accidentally got pregnant. And the people who are poor, but they have no money to maintain family, they got pregnant. So all these people are coming in for abortion. First of all, they also doesn't have any understanding of what is the right thing. So they come for abortion. And this person is a professional, they are doctors, but they also do that. It's okay. This is called business. So where is the etiquette? You see, this is the atheistic society, Mataji.
The big sin, sir.
Definitely. Abortion is killing, murder.
For both sides also, sir.
Both sides. Shastra says it is a heavy sin. The most sinful thing is killing mother cow. The most sinful thing according to Shastra is killing mother cow and abortion. So can you imagine that? Can you imagine she have done so much of abortion? That means she have done so much of murder. Can you imagine the karma? And besides that, if they are doing all these things, plus they are also killing animals. Meat eating, slaughtering, cow eating, cow killing. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the karma they are burying and what it will do to them, to do to their generation, do to their family members, dynasty? Until now, she got no children. You see, until now, I'm telling, see, this is all experience we are looking at, direct perception. And until now, she got no children, and until now, she got no desire for children also. You see, two different things. No children, no desire. Both she don't have. She doesn't want children, and she got no children. And you see, because of so much of heavy karma, and even it become a normal. Is no children is thinks that is the best. No children. They are not bothered. The problem is even no children, they are not bothered. It's okay. I'm happy. I got no children. I'm more peaceful. So நம்ம என்ன சொல்றது? This is the mentality. So because they don't know. So this is the meaning of demonic. They don't have principles. They don't follow Shastra. They don't know what is karma, what is right, what is wrong to be done. What is right to be done. And it is said in the Upanishads, very important, the super soul is observing the activities of the individual soul. Right? So you must understand, whatever we are doing, we are thinking no one is watching. But Upanishad, Manduka Upanishad is telling, Katha Upanishad is telling, two birds sitting in one tree. One tree, two birds. So one bird is watching and one bird is actually eating the fruit. Eating. So the eating fruit is the conditioned soul and the watching bird is Paramatma. So the demonic has no knowledge of Vedic scripture nor has any faith, therefore he feels free to do. But we are not free, we are bound by law. Paramatma is noting, the nature is noting, the sun and moon are witnessing, the air is witnessing, the space is witnessing, the directions are witnessing. Everything is witnessed, everything is taken count, everything is being noted. So we cannot escape from karma unless we surrender to Krishna. So the conclusion here, you see, Krishna is now presenting to us what is the demonic type of civilization. Basically, we are living in a demonic civilization. Any civilization which doesn't understand the goal of life and simply chasing after material wealth, they are demonic. So, we are not criticizing anyone. First, you must understand, we are not criticizing anyone. We are looking at ourselves. We must improve ourselves. But this is the current world. We can see. We look around us. Sometimes we might be engaging in such demonic activity, so we should change. We will see our children are also engaging in same demonic activity. Demonic activity means no Krishna, only money, only honey, only status, only work. So it's demonic. Krishna says it's demonic. So anyone who thinks that, you see. So nowadays, if people who are not working and people think that these people are, Like someone is giving up work for higher realization, right? Someone is giving up work for higher realization, for Krishna consciousness. We have seen they are sannyasis, they are brahmacharis, full-time temple devotees. They are also full-time dedicated grahastas. They are given up all these, so-called whatever the norm, and they have taken up Krishna conscious, and they are also doing some work, and their primary goal is to serve Krishna. So they are being happy, living happily, and they are training their kids also in a way that the goal is to serve Krishna, and our earning comes secondary, and that's not a primary goal. So whatever means they are doing some earning, and the primary goal is to serve. So this is the right thing. But now you can see that is become it's very impossible now. If anyone who is not working, and they will see you as though that of course you're not working and you're doing nonsense is a different thing. If you're not working and you're doing something for Krishna, if you're not working and you're engaging in a higher activity, higher Krishna conscious activity, and actually that is a glorious thing, to actually renounce material wealth, material fame, and material job, and to engage in Krishna conscious activity is a glorious thing. But the demons, in the society of demons, that will be looked as something very disgusting, very less intelligent. So we must understand what Krishna wants. We only must please Krishna and Guru, not that we want to please the people, please your society or surrounding, because even the society and surrounding are also demons. What demons? Because they don't know who is Krishna. They only know sleeping, eating, mating, defending. You must grow up, you must study, you must work, you must earn, and you must marry, and you must repeat the same cycle with your kid. And then you passed away, and like that. But when you come into Krishna conscious, all these things continues, but your main goal become to serve Krishna, to train your family in Krishna consciousness. You know what is that, you know how to prepare to that, you know what to eat, you know what not to eat, you know what to do, you know what not to do. You see, everything comes back to principles Shastra. So in this way, you can become success. Success means to know Krishna. Success means to educate your children, your family in the science of self-realization. Sringla is very important. So I have a family that they are not bothered. I mean, you even now, if parents are okay with not getting married. This girl living with a man, and both of them they're okay. They feel have an understanding, so they bought a house and they stay together. And they feel they don't want marriage. They call this living together, and they are living like a husband and wife, but they don't get married. You see, and this is becoming a norm. They got no other life, they got no other goal. And the goal of life they don't know. They only know they want to be comfortable, they want to earn money. They have a lot of money, but they are nothing. Prabhupada says these are called a polished animal, eating, meeting, sleeping, defending in a polished way. Right. So I'm telling, there are a lot of examples we can see. From birth until death, the only goal of life is money, 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 money. You see, I'm not telling money is not important. Money is important. Right, Mataji? Money mukhya.
Okay.
But you must know what is the priority. How to earn dharmically, and what is the priority, how to utilize your money. That's the important thing, right?
Mm.
It's not that you give up everything and you just work 24 hours for money and you forget your spiritual life, you forget your everything. So this is the point here. So I'm talking here. The conclusion is, first we must define education. So education means to self-realization, to know who are you. So these things must be taught to our kids. First you must teach yourself, and then you must teach your kids, so that your kids will teach their kids, and this system will come intact. And don't worry. So when we are putting Krishna in the center and we are doing whatever activity, Krishna will actually direct us. Krishna promises, right? Yogam Kshemam Vahami Aham. Very important shloka. So, please read the translation, Mataji.
But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack, and I preserve what they have.
Very important. That means when you simply surrender to Krishna and we do our activity in that way, putting Him in the center, Krishna says, very important. What he says? Yogakshemam Vahami Aham. Yogakshemam Vahami Aham. Whatever whatever you lack, Krishna says He will carry that. So whatever we are lacking, Krishna will actually provide us. Why we don't have the faith to Krishna? And Krishna says, whatever you have, Krishna says He will preserve that, the good qualities. So, very important. So, the point here is, we have to simply worship Krishna and surrender unto Him and put Him in the center of life. And simply we must have 100% faith that Krishna will carry what you lack and preserve what you have. Yeah, it is. Krishna is promising here. This is from Bhagavad Gita, right? This is Krishna's words, right?
Yes.
So Krishna is promising. Very important verse, Prabhu's and Mataji's. If you feel that I am lacking of certain thing in your life, name it anything. Krishna says, I will carry what you lack. Don't worry. So the problem is you must fully surrender. You must have full 100% faith on Krishna. That is the point. The problem is we don't have 100% faith. We don't have 100% faith on the process of Krishna consciousness. We are afraid. If I leave my thing, if I do these things, you are afraid that you won't be successful. So therefore, you don't have 100% faith. Right? So this is the problem. Krishna says, you do worship me, I will carry what you lack and I will preserve what you have. Remember this shloka, very important shloka. Right? So, the conclusion here in this shloka, basically Krishna is speaking about our conditioned soul, where our goal of life is simply chasing after this money and sense gratification. So, money is important, but put Krishna at the center and everything will come in place. Because money is Lakshmi. Originally, all material wealth are coming from Lakshmi. Yes or no?
Yes.
Where is Lakshmi sitting?
Next to Mahavishnu.
Lakshmi is
At the foot of.
Lakshmi is sitting under the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Lotus feet. Bhagavanoடைய காலடியில் தான் லக்ஷ்மி தேவி காலை அமுக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. And Lakshmi Devi, that's why Perumal, Bhagavan is known as Srinivasa, Srivatsa. He have that marking where Lakshmi is residing in his heart. Lakshmi is residing in whose heart? Krishna's heart. Bhagavan's, Vishnu's heart. So wherever there's Krishna, automatically there will be Lakshmi. And wherever there is no Krishna, there is no Lakshmi. So when we try to enjoy Lakshmi, which means we are trying to chase after the material wealth, which is Lakshmi, without putting Krishna in the center, Lakshmi won't last. Because Lakshmi's quality is one quality of Lakshmi. She is known as Chanchala. Another? Chanchala. What is the meaning of Chanchala? Chanchala means she won't reside in that place for long time. She's always moving, very restless. Chanchala. Okay? She's always moving, constantly moving. புரியுதுங்களா? So, Lakshmi is Chanchala. So, when you try to enjoy Lakshmi without Krishna, Lakshmi won't stay with you. It will actually move away. It will be very temporary. Right? How long are you going to hold your house? How long are you going to hold all this wealth? After you die, you're gone. That is Chanchala. Even at one point of your life, you can become bankrupt. Chanchala. Once you become paralyzed, you cannot do anything. You cannot enjoy. Chanchala. Right? So, but for devotees, when who are actually putting Krishna in the center, Lakshmi will eternally reside. He is not Chanchala. You getting the point?
Yes, sir.
So that is why Ravana, he was trying to enjoy Lakshmi without Rama. Yes or no?
Yes.
So anyone who is trying to enjoy wealth without putting Krishna in the center, they are Ravana. This is what Ravana did. He wants Lakshmi, he wants to enjoy Lakshmi Devi, material wealth, material sense gratification, Lakshmi Devi, Sita's Lakshmi Devi, but he doesn't want Rama. He separate Rama from Lakshmi. So, and what happened to Ravana? What happened?
At last he died.
Lakshmi doesn't stay. Did Lakshmi stay with Ravana?
No.
No. Right? He gone. He was killed. But Hanuman, okay, leave Hanuman. Vibhishana. Vibhishana. Who is Vibhishana?
Ravana's brother.
Vibhishana is also Asura. Vibhishana is also coming from the lineage of Ravana. Yes?
Yes.
But Vibhishana want to enjoy, he won Rama and Sita together. He worshipped them together. Actually, Vibhishana, he leave Lanka, he disassociate with his brother because there is no Rama with Sita. Okay, so Vibhishana says, you are only taking Sita but no Rama, I am going to leave this place. And Vibhishana surrendered to Rama. And what happened? When Vibhishana surrendered to Rama, actually Vibhishana got coronated the king of Lanka. Yes or no?
Yes.
After Ravana passed away, who became the king of Lanka?
Vishwara.
Vibhishana. You see, when you surrender to Bhagavan and put Krishna in Bhagavan, automatically Lakshmi's blessing is there. Vibhishana became the most wealthiest, materially speaking. He actually owned the kingdom. Vibhishana didn't ask for it. Vibhishana simply surrendered to Rama. Lakshmi automatically was blessing him. And Ravana was forcefully taking Lakshmi, no Krishna, and he was gone. So this is the point here. Demons, they want to enjoy material wealth without Krishna, they will be killed. And devotees, when they surrender to Krishna, everything will be given to them. This is the point. So the side effect of worshipping Krishna is actually material wealth. Devotees don't bother whether they are wealthy or not wealthy, because there are many devotees who are not wealthy and there are many devotees who are wealthy. But whatever the outcome is, they will simply surrender to Krishna. And Krishna knows the best for them. So this is a real blessing. The real blessing of Lakshmi is to get Rama, to get Bhagavan. So hope you understand. It's a very important purport. So don't try to enjoy Lakshmi without Rama. Put Krishna in the center, put Rama in the center, and Lakshmi will come fine for you. Right? Nowadays we see in all our Indian house, when you enter the house, Lakshmi will be there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Puja aa rahe there, Lakshmi Devi with a hand, money, gold will coming. You see, we know already, you want to enjoy Lakshmi only, you don't want Rama, you don't want Perumal. Then how? Cannot. Lakshmi won't last. There's no such thing as worshipping only Lakshmi. Lakshmi always comes with Lakshmi Narayana, Sita Rama, Radha Krishna. He's always with his beloved. You must understand this. Only Lakshmi Puja will have a lot of people in the temple. Navaratri, 9 days. Saraswati Puja, oh, not so much of people. Or students will come. Oh, Lakshmi Puja, crowded. Right? Yes or no? Have you seen Navaratri?
Yes.
You go to among the nine nights, the most largest crowd is Lakshmi Puja. See, that means we know people are demons. They want to enjoy Lakshmi without Krishna. So, no, this is a gross interpretation. Prabhupada is telling you, Krishna is telling you. So, anyway, I'll stop here. Any question? Arsi Mataji?
Understand, sir.
புரிஞ்சா
Understand, sir.
கிளியராக இருக்குங்களா?
Yes, sir.
பகவான் நடுவில் வச்சு தான் நம்ம எல்லாமே பண்ணணும். நம்ம பகவானை பிரிச்சுட்டு தனியாக நம்ம செஞ்சோன்னா முடிஞ்சு. என்ன கதை அந்த கதை என்ன கதை? இந்த கதை ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். என்ன கதை? இதை பாருங்கள். ஆசை பாசா அவ்வளோதான். ஆசையை மாட்டி ஆசையை நம்மளை வந்து மாட்டி விட்டுறோம். இந்த ஆசை பாசை வந்து பகவான் மேலே வைக்கணும். என்டேங்கிள் இந்த நெட்வொர்க் ஹோஃப் ஷதாயி பத்தஹா, இதுதான் பாயிண்ட். ஓகே, நோ கொஸ்டின்ஸ். ஸோ எவ்ரிதிங் கிளியர்?
Yes, sir.
So thank you very much. So hope you have taken away some points here. And yeah,
Hare
please.
Krishna, Prabhu.
சொல்லுங்க பிரபு.
Prabhu, just a question that pops up to me. It's not regarding to today's discussion. A little bit outside. Today is Ekadashi. So I want to ask, is it proper to distribute prasadam, which is grain prasadam, to the general public who are not devotees, potential devotees? Like we distribute grain prasadam to them. Is it considered sinful or not?
Generally, we don't distribute grain prasadam on Ekadashi. We don't do that. Yeah, because Ekadashi, it is understood that
Avoid grain.
we should full fasting. That's the point. So there's no thinking about distributing prasadam, fasting, and we are distributing Krishna Katha, hearing. But now we have a scenario. During Ekadashi, if a guest come in, of course, when it is a devotee, then we understand it's a full fasting, or you can give them fruits. If a normal guest, only fruit or Ekadasi prasadam. That is the best. Right. So now we are talking about a very a person totally out, the person is he is daily taking meat, and he have to take meat on lunch, and somehow he wanted to come your house and take some food, and he only want grain, and you can give prasadam, which is grain, which is yesterday's prasadam. You don't, you have some prasadam, because we offer grain to Bhagavan. Bhagavan doesn't observe Ekadasi. புரியுதுங்களா? So let's say if such person come to your house and he insisted that he want to take something, or you want to give him something, then instead of him taking meat, at least he's taking Krishna prasadam, grain, but it is also sinful on Ekadashi. So the best option should be you give him Ekadasi prasadam. Because now in Ekadasi prasadam you can prepare many dishes. Right. So but the safe side is always Ekadasi prasadam. We won't mass distribute grains. That is a point, Prabhu. I mean, it's very technical, very place and time, place and circumstances. But general rules is we don't distribute Ekadasi. We don't distribute grain prasadam. So, if someone is doing catering, okay, we can put this scenario. If some Matajis or devotees, they are doing catering, and they are getting orders from all many places, and their customers are devotees and non-devotees, and also many non-Vaishnavas, or even coming from different religion. So now you tell me, today is Ekadashi, so shall I stop my catering business because today is Ekadashi, or shall I prepare Ekadasi prasadam and distribute? But some of them, they don't want they want grain. So shall I include Ekadashi and grain prasadam? So the answer will be, you should give Ekadashi prasadam for whoever. You should recommend and suggest Ekadashi prasadam on Ekadashi day. And for the people who are actually coming from different religion and they insisting for something from you, it's okay to give grain prasadam, because anyway they're going to eat outside, take meat. So instead of that, you can give at least vegetarian grain prasadam offered. So in that situation, it's a bit different. So Andamari Prabhu. So generally, the answer is no grain distribution. Is that make sense?
Understand, Prabhu.
So,
Understand.
or like someone who is not following Ekadashi, like they don't know anything about Ekadashi, and they're coming to your house, and at least you give grain, la Prabhu. At least you give prasadam. That's the important thing. Yeah. It's very, very, technical. Yeah. But generally, you encourage them, okay, let's eat only fruits today, today is a day of fasting. And they will respect us. They say, okay, fine, I'll eat fruits with you. They respect us. So we must actually explain to them. That's என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா. Yeah. Why you asking this question? Any reason?
No, I saw outreach program
Mm.
where prasadam is being distributed on Ekadasi. I see
Yeah.
it's like mihun goreng, something like that.
We should
So,
avoid. If you ask me, I will avoid it. See, because they might have justifying. Anyway, people are taking meat. Let them take Krishna Prasad. That's a justification, right? Anyway,
yeah,
people are taking meat. Why not you give them Krishna Prasad? Right? That's the counter argument, right?
yes, that's the
Yes.
counter argument.
That's the counter argument. But the problem is, in Ekadashi, even grain is also sinful. And now is Krishna Prasad is also sinful. You see, now we have going to be, in a very, very tight situation. Krishna Prasadam is not sinful, but actually taking Krishna Prasadam in Ekadasi, which is grain, it is actually not recommended. Yeah. So it is a problem. So that is why during Ekadashi we don't do outreach. We do Krishna Katha. That's why we don't do any activity unnecessarily. Even buying, even oil massaging, cutting hair, cutting nail. We don't do that all this. Because it is not pleasing Vishnu. Ekadasi is only pleasing Vishnu, and we should hearing Harikatha. We should be distributing, even if we want to give. Because Ekadasi means fasting. You see, the point is, Prabhu, Ekadasi means not even eating fruits, fasting. So there's no business of distributing food. But Prabhupada have make it flexible that because we are preaching society, at least some fruits can be taken, some coconut water can be drunk, and we can chant. So yeah, that is the point. So I think it's a bad idea actually to. That's why we should actually, really understand Shastra and consider doing some activities according to that. So anyway, yes, hope that answers, bro. So any other questions? Okay, so thank you very much. Vansha kalpatarobhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanang pavenebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you very much, Prabhus and Matajis.
Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.